right. I'm glad you could join me today. I appreciate you for volunteering to hop on to one of these podcasts. It's a great honor. You want to kick it off by introducing yourself?
Sure. My name is Brandy Dixon. I am the owner and creator of the cosplay group Z Fighters Worldwide. Um, yeah, I built the group back during COVID. So while we were in our downtime, that's when I was building it. When COVID lifted, and I went off to the races. So you, it's been a ride ever since.
Nice.
So
What how long or what got you started into Dragon Ball? What age or like what
oh
was the
god,
start?
I started when it actually released. Um, I'm not much older or younger than most of the voice actors. Some of them are even younger than me right now, but most of the ones were only like a couple years apart. So I relate a lot with them. But I started early 90s, right when Z came out, because I never really got to see Dragon Ball in my area where I lived. But
Until
when Z
later.
came out, I was able to watch that, and then I was watching it and raising my kids. So
Got hooked on it.
yeah,
Like all
you
of
never
us.
know what happens. I tell you.
You were in the Toonami type era too. You watched that era, or you were before that?
um, I grew up with cartoons, so I mean, I grew up all the way from the 1960s era cartoons on up, and I seen even some of the older 70s and early 80s Japanese stuff
Animes
that
like
came into
Lupin the
the
Third.
US. And really, the stuff that they call classic right now, they call in Sailor Moon classic, is just the beginning of the real Japanese swing. But the original stuff came like 20 years before that with
Yeah.
Robotech and stuff like that. So I've been around it all. Wasn't really a whole lot to change my swing of things because I was originally with Transformers, and I did a lot. I got credits with Hasbro and stuff for naming a couple of the Transformers from G1. So
Wow.
I got
Okay.
a lot of friends with the voice actors and Hasbro staff and stuff like that. So when I went and switched gears and went over to Dragon Ball, wasn't hard because there's quite a few of them that are actually Transformer voice actors that are Dragon Ball voice actors. And I've been friends with them for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
cool. Did you end up after watching Z and getting into Z? Did you go back and start watching Dragon Ball and all that? And did you enjoy Dragon Ball the way you did Z?
um I pretty much have been living it so much lately. I mean, I even have a Dragon Ball RPG role playing on forum, and then we also have our group. Um, I've worked on making my own original characters and everything. A lot of inspiration from all of it. So, hmm, I can't even put my finger on one part of Dragon Ball that I like more than the other because I like it all.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, I understand.
Even when I sat there and I watched GT, and everyone has their own love hate relationship with GT.
Yeah.
I like it even more now because I'm good friends with Stephanie, and we sit
Oh,
there and we talk all the time on the phone and stuff. And it trips me out all the time that we're friends, and we're talking. It's like even before we started the podcast, I was sitting there texting and talking with Linda because she just got back to the hotel.
Yeah, that's
She was
cool.
telling me about her crazy day.
Talking to, you're talking to Frieza.
Yeah, literally. Because you should really just don't know like the real side of people until you actually just hang out with them and talk to them just like you and me are talking, you know,
Yeah,
and really just get to know the people and stuff like
that,
that.
that's the thing about Dragon Ball though. Like the fans, everybody can relate, so that's what makes it more easier to
Hmm.
to get to know somebody because Dragon Ball is like brings everybody together, all the fans and all around the world.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around a lot of the art side. I've been around a lot of the professional side of things, a lot of the voice actors and stuff. I've even seen some stuff done. I was asked to do some voice work, but I chickened out because I just don't have the flexibility with my voice to do it. And I
Yeah,
kind of freeze up when I'm around people. So I just like, I had Frank Welker ask me if I did improv once, and I'm sitting there going, I write, I can improv that way, but I'm not the
yeah,
voices. No,
it's a big step. Yeah, definitely a big step. You gotta.
it's pretty intimidating too when someone as big as like Frank Welker sits there and asks you about that and stuff, and then they're asking questions about you and stuff like that, and it's like, oh my god.
With stuff like that, you got to be prepared and ready. And they ask you out of nowhere, you're just thrown off like, wow, nah, I don't think I'm ready yet.
Hmm.
I probably would freeze up too.
Well, it's like I started all my stuff like writing, so I love writing, and I can take any character and just jump right into the character and do any amount of writing I can with them. And that's what I did with Transformers. And when I was doing that, I did it too well because when I was sitting there working on creating Nova Storm and Ion Storm, one morning at 5:30, we get a message saying, "Hey, we want to make them official." And I'm sitting there just like at 5:30, and my brain's about to explode.
That's crazy. Heck yeah.
I'm like, okay. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
when you know they're actually really paying attention to what you're doing. So I think all of that, and then just the amount of respect and love that I have for a lot of the voice actors, and they all know it. And I've even had a lot of praise and stuff from Chris Sabat and from Sean Schimmel and stuff about the stuff I'm doing and everything. And they
mhm.
love what we're doing. And, that right there just makes me keep on going. And
Yeah, that's
I'm taking on
motivation.
the world, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I'll be keeping up with the majority of y'all's posts. A lot of times I got crazy schedule working like turnaround hours, but I do my best to try to keep up and I see all of the new cosplays y'all make and keep up with
I
yours
could
and
sit
Brandon's
there,
and
I'm
everything
dishing out cosplays left and right.
else.
Like
That and then I'm trying to keep.
I'm getting ready to build Mystic Gohan and a
Oh,
Great
that's nice.
Saiyan Man. Um, then I also want to do the Super Saiyan 3 Crimson Mass Saiyan. So to go with my regular Rose one. So I'm excited to do that. Most of
What
the stuff I built myself.
what was your very first one that you made?
I actually started with Goku Black.
That's
Because I'm challenged, I'm a girl, and I'm challenged by that factor. So I had to find
yeah.
something that would work with me. And then as I sat there and started doing more, and then it was like, well, you should do Goku. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know. And then I was just like, well, okay. So I kind of just found ways to work with it and make it work. And it did really well and everything. I had my one wig that I got back in 21, and I've had it going to this day right now, and it's still in one piece. But I'm like, I'm ready to either commission a new wig to be done,
Hmm.
or I'm just gonna mod up the ones that I have that I just made and do wefting to it. But I don't know. I'm kind of particular to certain things that I want to have them just really spot on. So
I
it's one of
got
those
you.
things. I have to
Hopefully,
work
I can.
extra hard. I have to work extra hard to make the character look as good as it can be because I'm a girl and I don't have just the manly facilities to make it look perfect. So I have to do extra hard.
Yeah, hopefully, I can get you to commission a Uzoru head or something one of these days.
I can't,
That
I
would be
don't know how
dope.
to do that. I didn't
Hey,
ever
you
make
never know
nothing
until you
like
try.
that.
No, never.
I'm not,
You
not,
never.
I don't, I've not tried making foam head structures.
I got
Maybe
you.
eventually I might, but right now I work off a lot of different patterns and stuff. And if there isn't a pattern out there for me to do it, I have a hard time trying to figure it out. And if I'm gonna do it, I want it to look right, you know. I don't want it to look
Yeah.
dorky, because certain
Hey.
characters, especially characters in Dragon Ball, if you don't do it right, you're gonna be the laughing stock, and anywhere you go. So if you don't make it look good from top to bottom with the whole cosplay, the wig, your whole the way you present yourself and stuff like that, you kind of get the snickers from people that walk by and stuff.
I mean, the way I see it, you put all your hard work into it. You made it. I gotta respect that. So I don't really.
It,
I
it
wouldn't really
takes
like
guts.
laugh or
It
anything. You know,
takes
it
guts.
takes a lot of yeah. See, it takes guts and it takes a lot of patience and skill, and majority of people
I
don't got
mean,
that. So I
I'm
don't.
even willing to go as far as doing a Gogeta, and I'm gonna look at commissioning a muscle suit to do it. But I already got my buddy Ben. He does Gogeta, and he doesn't need a muscle suit because he is all muscles. He's normally our Broly.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen
He's pretty
the
ripped.
pictures of. So
But
getting
like,
back to
I'll do the.
oh my bad, what were we saying?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Nah, I was gonna say getting back to Dragon Ball Z, like out of all the characters, who would be your favorite character out of the whole show?
Hmm.
Trick question or
I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of the characters. Um, Gohan's pretty fun.
is there that one character that
I
stands
do
out to you
like.
though?
Well, that's the thing is that I have characters that I've made that I like too. But when it comes to the characters themselves, it's really hard to put a finger on.
They all have like their own certain like thing that they people like about them.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to put a
Hard to
finger on a
choose.
favorite character
Yeah. All right, what
because
about like race wise? Saiyan, Namek, Namekian, human. Well, what would you choose?
saying
Already, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm.
there
Yeah,
is no
people would choose
compromise
people.
there.
Yeah, they put that on the Nada group, and everybody was choosing like angelic and some other stuff.
Well,
And I'm like,
you want to know this is that my character that I made, Rasha, um,
nah.
she's actually twin sister to Raditz.
Ah, that's nice.
And she
I
ended
think
up
I seen
being
that design. Yeah, I
yeah,
seen
and
the
she
design for
ended
her.
up being raised pretty much by Whis. So
Oh, so
like
she's
there's a
super
good
destructive.
combination of likes and stuff. You know, what you do when you really like certain things, you try to mix things in and stuff. So I I can see like when someone sits there and they like this or they like that and they want to do this or that and stuff like happens all the time. You should see our art club.
I
Gets
know.
quite
Matter of fact,
interesting.
I still got that photo that you had made for me for the Planet Sadala, the group. Remember?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean
like that.
that's so that whole thing right there is actually part of the story and stuff that we were creating in our RP. It's the story of Yamoshi that we were
Oh yeah,
doing.
the original. I
Yeah.
wish they would actually go back and man, I wish they would go back and actually tell a good story of the history or even talk about, but
Yeah,
I
I bet
guess
you if
that's
you were
already
reading our story, you would have quite a few jaw drops.
I have to check it out. How do I get it or how do I get the story or is there like a Facebook group or
I'll
something?
send you a link. You can read up on
Okay,
it.
cool.
It might take you a
Yeah,
while to
because
catch up.
I've been wanting them to add that to the story for so long, but they just passed it up, and I guess they were just tired of talking about Sands. I'm not sure what Toriyama was pushing towards, or just no
I
more
don't think
Saiyans,
he
I
really
guess.
was. I think it was just kind of like a thing. And we were
Yeah.
sitting there exploring the history of Yamoshi and stuff. And then there was a thing that was leaked because forever we thought Yamoshi was the good guy and Akuma was the bad guy. And
Hmm.
well, the story kind of got a little bit leaked by Toriyama. And I guess we found out that Yamoshi was not the good guy; he was the bad guy, and pretty
Oh, so
much
it's all been
caused um, he pretty much caused the planet Sadala to be
planet to
destroyed.
explode. Yeah.
So
So he
there's a lot.
transformed into he's the one on the big ape that blew everything up. He
Yeah.
went berserk. Ah,
Well, he was the original Super Saiyan God, but he achieved God levels by tricking his friends and family into giving everything they had.
mm,
So we were just sitting there tossing with a story like that and stuff and just having fun. We kind of keep the RP on a down low because we don't want to hear people critiquing and you know it gets kind of
okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
So we let certain people go in there and they can read it and stuff like that, but we know there's been people on Amino that's actually been following our stories and reading our characters. It's kind of been crazy.
They need,
Like, who's the
they need to
number
go ahead
one
and make it
character there?
they need to go ahead and make it a show. We will watch it. I need some
Yeah.
Saiyan history. I need more Saiyan stuff. I don't even know why they ended up making Saiyans and people like me or people like us were hooked on the Saiyans, the Saiyan
How can we
bloodline and
not
history
be?
and story.
I
It's
mean,
just yeah, it
if
just
you
like
sit
back
there,
in.
if you sit there and you look at uh, the Dragon Ball art, the characters themselves, and how accurate they really look, physique wise, it's the driving force for a lot of guys. They want to get looking like that shit, so they go out and work out. That's the one
Yeah.
reason why a lot of people love Dragon Ball is it's a motivator for getting in shape. They get inspired by the physique and stuff. It's not over exaggerated. It's not thrown left field to some kind of scrawny little thing. It looks like it's achievable, you know?
Hmm.
So
And what I
I know
like
a
is
lot of,
after every battle, they get stronger and stronger. That's the crazy part. Like they get a
well, that's just part of
boost.
their anatomy, I guess. It's part of their
Mhm.
thing. That's just crazy.
That's super crazy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about you gonna watch Daima as soon as it comes out?
Oh hell yeah! Are you gonna go to the movie theater and watch it?
I'll probably be working, but I'm gonna somehow try to
Yeah.
go check it out.
I know I'm probably gonna throw up a thing on the group for a screening
Hmm.
to go see it and go out and cosplay.
That's cool.
We love going to the movie theaters with our costumes.
Heck yeah, turned up on the
We
right there
live in a
watching
very
Kirby.
nerdy area, so everyone loves cosplay. There is no people turning their nose up to it. Everyone loves it. So it's
Yeah.
24/7 around here.
Did you ever get into the manga?
I have all of Z and Super,
Did you
and I
read
think I
past?
have Dragon Ball too. I will. I go through it when I have the moment. If I'm not tied up on making something or drawing something or doing an event, I think I probably done more events. Whew. I had to sit there after the retro gaming con. I just to say, okay, all right, the next one that's coming up is going to be Mid Valley. Um, I need to take a break, but it's not really the end because then I have, um, well, I have a horror convention to go to in about 2 weeks, and then I'm just going to be chilling with friends. Then we got the Mid Valley, and we already got notified of what our next guest is going to be for Dragon Ball. I'm really excited. Um, and then, oh no. If anything, I'll probably just be taking a good long break. And then it'll probably be SummerCon. But I'll probably just go to SummerCon as a walker, not not having a booth. So I can actually go around the con and actually have fun.
Actually, yeah, actually enjoy it. I got you.
Yeah.
How
It's
far did you
just-
get the manga? Did you get all the way to the to where it's actually they're waiting on to write new chapters?
Um, yeah, we went through all of the stuff that was going on in recent time, all the way up to the Black Frieza. So we were following it as it was being released online. Um, and I was collecting the books as I could. So I think I have most of them. I might be missing one. I think I'm missing 20. I got 21. Um, but yeah, no. And I think we got all of Z and all of Dragon Ball.
How'd you feel about the part when he gets that scouter and Vegeta turns it on for him? Did you read that part?
Well, when it was the little history part from his dad,
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty dope.
Oh man, I was reading it. Like this is when the chapters first came out, and I guess they were fighting granola at first, right? I believe, or the heater.
I think it was all around gas.
Oh, gas. There you go. The heater's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
but
Vegeta
then
gave him. Yeah.
yeah, because Vegeta gave him that,
And he didn't know how to work it or turn it on, and Vegeta turned it on for him.
and there was a message in there from
Bardock.
Bardock.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
It was emotional.
Yes, yes. Hey, for reading a chapter, it was
I'm
very,
sorry,
very.
like after I sat there and I watched a Broly movie and saw the history bit with Bardock and them, I fucking cried.
Like, man, we got to
Because
watch
you
this
know,
again.
being a parent, the thought of that, doing that for your kid,
Oh, sending your kid out.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is like heartbreaking, you know. So I was like, "Yarr."
How they changed Goku. They put the armor on him and sent him in the pod and all that.
Yeah.
I see how they changed it, but it's all good. It all worked. The movie worked out, so it
Hold
wasn't.
on, I gotta stand up. My foot's cramping. Uh, oh, God knows. Price of getting old.
Too many conventions, huh?
Oh no, my foot just wanted to say hello. I'm cramping right now. God, it's painful when it does that.
It's all good. It happens.
Yeah. I wish it would stop though.
Uh-oh.
Like stop,
Gotta.
stop, stop.
But no, yeah, I appreciate you for supporting the channel, and I'm very honored that you were able to come on here and share your history and your life experience and all that. Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm hoping to just keep on going and doing bigger and better things and showing what fans can do when they put their heart to it. Because that's all I am. I'm just a fan, just like everyone else. But I have a gift of contact, and I know a lot of people, and I know how to sit there and make things happen. And like when I met my fiance, we were doing security work together, and I told him, I said, well, if there was someone you wanted to meet, who would it be? And he said, I would love to meet Chris Sabat someday. And within 4 months, he got to meet him.
That's
It totally
nice.
blew his mind.
That's awesome.
And now it's like he's met him 3 times since, and we go right up. Like, he remembers us completely, talks with us, and everything, and it just keeps blowing his mind because he idolized him for a long time, and you never thought that I would be able to sit there and make something like this happen. So the things that I'm able to do for fans by the gifts that I have makes me happy. When I can sit there and give people a chance to meet their favorite voice actors, I'm happy to do it. So that's what I just keep on hoping to do is keep working with a lot of the voice actors, bring them out to shows, connect our members, give them chances to have really memorable, awesome experiences that they just can't have any other way. You know, like
Cool.
getting to have dinner with Linda and Stephanie,
That's
stuff like
cool.
that. It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It does not happen. Yeah,
Doesn't.
that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I know.
Hopefully. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know my one roommate, David. When I first met him, he was living all the way out in New York, and I was out there. And for his birthday, I got Linda to give him a shout out. And then a year later, he got to meet her.
Oh, you're a
So
good friend. That's cool. That's a good birthday gift right there.
yeah, and it's no more than just the passion of doing. I haven't hardly spent any money doing what I do. It's just the passion of doing. You sit there and you are that kind of person, you can make the world turn. It's just like a lot of celebrities that started with nothing and they became something. It's because they just know how to make it work. So
Yeah,
the little things that I can do, I'm gonna do.
true that. True that. Hopefully, next time we can get you and Anthony on here and get both of y'all, and we can
Yeah, he
talk.
hadn't slept, so he looked all droopy eyed, and he didn't want to get onto the recording.
Oh, it's
He'd
okay.
probably fall
I
asleep.
I totally understand. I've been up
He
since.
worked a graveyard shift last night, so he'd been up since trying to fight the sleep.
Yeah,
And yeah, no.
totally understandable. No problem. I know how it goes. I was switching from days and nights the last couple weeks, so
I
I
went
told.
from nights to day, so I know how that feels.
Oh
Actually,
yeah.
I did 10 years worth of graveyard shift, and now I'm working a
Sheesh.
day shift. But I learned during my time doing graveyard how to split my hours. So, like when I got off work, I would go lay down. But instead of like trying to lay down for 6, 7, 8 hours, I would lay down for like maybe 4 or something, I would get up, have a couple hours to doing my stuff that I need to do, and then I would lay back down and sleep until it was time to go back into work. So I kind of gave myself that little bit of daytime break in there so I wasn't exhausting myself or taking away the little bit of need for vitamin D.
Yeah, you need the sun.
Graveyard, it sucks sometimes. It sucks. It feels like you never see the sun.
Tell me about it. Then when you do see the sun, it's draining you. You're just zombified.
You're like,
Yeah, I always say the
get
same
away from
thing.
me, you bright ball of fire.
Now, when I'm converting back to day shift, I tell my wife, "Hey, just put the black curtains on. I don't want to see it right now. Oh,
You know
not
when the
right now.
sun comes up because you're wide awake because that damn shit's bright as hell.
Oh man, no lie.
I used to sit there and throw blankets up on my windows and stuff like that. I couldn't stand it. Couldn't
Put the
stand
foil
it.
on the windows, the old school style.
Yeah, fucking nail some blankets, heavy ass blankets over the windows because
Yeah,
you don't want the shit to leak in.
put some pack it all up. Yeah, that's how we used to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be looking forward. Shoot me that link to that that Saiyan story. I'm really interested in it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, so like on my forum, I have it in order so you can actually look at everything, but like I don't have it chapter by chapter to follow it like one, two, three, four, five, whatever.
Mm,
Um, because some things are going on in one thing and going on in another area, but they're all in the same time period. So it's kind of hard, but it's still fun to follow if like there's one little chapter that you want to sit there and read up on. Because we have like on our on our Dragon Ball Super side, we just started doing stuff with the Battle of Gods and stuff, but there's a chapter that's down below that we got a Cumber arc, and then we got the Darkest Saga, which
Cumber. That's
that one there is the Yamoshi stuff. That one there is the reincarnation of Yamoshi and everything, and how everything goes left field. So
I'm gonna check them all out because they all sound pretty interesting.
yeah, it's fun to read, but uh, yeah, I bet you won't even be able to guess what characters I play.
I probably won't. What was the name of the twin sister that you made? You said Rasha?
Russia, yeah.
Rasha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember seeing that design that you put up on the group a couple times over the
Yeah,
uh you made like a art of it, right? Of
yeah.
her? Okay, yeah, I remember seeing it.
I designed her.
She has
It
like
took a
ratted
while.
hair, kind of like
Say that.
long spiky hair, like rabbits, kind of.
She has long hair, but not as long as Raditz.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I remember seeing
Hers
it.
probably goes through maybe the middle of her back, and she doesn't carry Raditz's asshole attitude either,
She's
because
more like
he's
Goku,
a jerk.
kind of more like Goku.
Yeah,
I got you.
she's a lot like that. She's a lot more kind, kind-hearted and stuff. But she was for the very longest time probably the strongest one there. Um, but she kind of like stepped back a little bit just for the egos, so they can have their chances. But
Same, same type attitude.
yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah. I mean, if you sit there and you follow it, okay, Rasha is related to Goku, and this is funny as shit. But Ruba, her husband, is related to Vegeta.
Hmm.
And talk about throwing the family together.
Yeah, I guess they're all related now.
Oh yeah. Well, Ruba is actually cousin to Vegeta
Ah, okay.
and stuff. But yeah, no, he was pretty much outcast just because of how strong he was. Pretty much the same kind of thing with
Broly.
Broly.
Broly. I got you.
But Broly was an anomaly of strength, uncontrollable strength. So,
Crazy, crazy
yeah.
strength. He was able to harness the power of the ape and
Yeah,
basically
and
like
that's,
a Super Saiyan 4 type form, kind of, but they made it just different eyes and no tail, kind of.
yeah. And I actually had it where Rasha had actually found a way to master using Super Saiyan 3 without the drain. And then she was also able to access Super Saiyan 4.
Nice.
So I was following a line of control of using this different stages to be able to actually advance to the Super Saiyan 4 instead of it just being some kind of weird jump to whatever, you know?
Hmm.
So I'm just being creative on some fronts and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, I got to read the story now. Sounds sounds very very these yeah, anything with Saiyans or great apes is I'm sold already. So
Well, she's actually getting ready to offer training with um uh with Goku, Bardock, and her oldest son, Busel. Um, Vegeta refused, of course. He's like, "Fuck you." I can go off and do my own training.
all
But
right.
that's just typical because whatever. He's an ass.
Vegeta's gonna be Vegeta.
Yeah.
Never
I
happy.
get the mindset that Anthony put him into is that he just didn't think that I knew how to train as a Saiyan. Instead, I trained by mysterious means, being that I trained under Whis. Uh huh. We'll see how that goes in a couple
Yeah.
more sagas when he goes begging to learn.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to keep up with it. Maybe we can do an episode and talk about the story or talk about a topic in the story. I'm
Huh?
game to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe bring if Anthony ever has a window. Well, if we all have a window to where we all can hop on the episode, I'm totally down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably get him in there. He loves his character Ruba. The stuff he's doing right now. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna just totally have a mental breakdown because now he's got his character gone bad and stuff, but he's having to have his character fight it, and he's trying to learn control over certain abilities. So where he went after he caused a lot of fucking calamity is to Universe 6. And he's actually training with Champa.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
Another
by the time they're done with that, Champa's actually going to be fit in shape.
another story that I wish would have dove into, but they left it on a cliffhanger. Universe 6 Saiyans.
Yeah.
I always bring it up in all the
Well, there's
conversation,
like, like when people create stuff, they tend to create it just on a whim,
and then it gets bigger
and
than it's.
it's the fans that sit there and start plucking at it, And I'm pretty sure, like, if Akira Toriyama was actually paying attention, he would have been seeing what fans were doing. And of all the fandoms out there, Dragon Ball has the highest amount of fan art I've ever seen. So much. Like, they can't even keep up with official release stuff
Yeah.
because there's so much fan art stuff, fan statues, all that stuff. people that are just creating because they love it that much. And I think that's why Dragon Ball has just been the biggest fandom. We There's no other fandom out there that can even come close to what the size of Dragon Ball is. The last time I checked, it had well over a couple billion sales with the mangas and stuff,
Hmm.
the toys, just the statues, the figures, and everything else to come out that just doesn't end.
I have invested with them. Yeah, guilty as charged. I have a
I think
lot.
we all have.
Sheesh.
I think I invested more than just the statues and stuff. I invested with my heart to doing the the next step up. It's like, what can you do beyond collecting? Oh well,
Yeah,
go hang out with everyone.
you have accomplished a lot. You became friend, or you have a lot of friends that are famous characters and voice actors, and I'm like, wow, that's a dream come true right there.
But and that's why I just want to share that kind of thing with people, is that I'm not alone. I can sit there and let you experience the same things. I can bring it right to your doorstep. And you can realize that these people are people just like the rest of us, and they do love to socialize.
That's
They
cool.
really do. They really do. I mean, I haven't I haven't crossed paths with anyone that doesn't like to have a friendly hello.
Yeah, I'm guilty to say that I've never got to meet none of them. Uh, I've been to a bunch of conventions, but not like crazy conventions due to my work schedule. I'm only able to hit the ones that pop up like whenever I'm off.
You know, there is a there is a point in time when you got to say, I'm going to do the things that I want to do because time is short.
Very
When you
much.
sit there and say, well, I'm going to do it later,
Time
is
already
when you
passed.
regret it.
Yeah,
Especially right now, especially with certain voice actors that are reaching up in age. If you wait, you're going to regret something. So when you see it and you want it, you got to go for it. Just kind of connect in with all the cons in your areas or whatever. Keep
yeah,
an eye on things. Keep an eye on releases or whatever. Find out who's coming into your area that's even within a driving distance. Take a day off. Go see someone. You'll never regret the fact that you taken a moment to yourself to fulfill something that you wanted to do.
that is very true. Yeah, that should be what's it called, a forever quote that people need to go by. But that is very true. And yeah, you're right
I
about
sat there and I sat there and worked, and I had that feeling like I have to work or I'm cheating. If I take a day off to go do something for myself, I'm cheating. And then I just got this thing in my head and said, you know what? No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fucking do shit. I want to go places. I want to see things. I want to meet people. And I don't have a whole lot of time to do that in. I don't have years to wait out to see when the best time is going to be. If I see it, I'm going to jump for it. Even when I found out Linda was coming back into the area, my friend asked, "Hey, you going to come out?" "Oh, I think I can. Sure." I see either that or sit at home and twiddle my thumbs.
it. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
got in the car.
I'll go see
You
Linda.
know what?
Go see Frieza.
Sure.
Heck yeah.
Get up a little early, put on some makeup, go.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
I don't mean to cut you short, Brandy, but I got to be up at 4 in the morning, and
yeah.
I really appreciate you for volunteering and hopping on the episode with me. We definitely need to schedule something for another episode. We can talk about the forum you have about the Saiyans. Bring some extra guests if you want. I'm down for whatever. We can just shoot me a message and we can schedule something. But I really, really appreciate everything, and it's been a great honor. Also, everybody that's watching this, if y'all wanna, if y'all are really interested into cosplaying or want us to learn how to do cosplay or build it, go follow the Z Fighters group on Facebook. What is the complete name? I'm kind of
Z Fighters Worldwide.
Z Fighters Worldwide.
It's pretty easy if you go up there on Facebook and you put in Z Fighters Worldwide, and almost instantly you'll see Z Fighters Worldwide Dragon Ball Cosplay Group. And instead of me just saying Dragon Ball Cosplay Group and all that stuff like that, I just say Z Fighters Worldwide. Um, and I believe like we actually have, yeah, Z Fighters WW is how it goes. So pretty easy to find. And you find go up there and you just join the group or whatever, and you can see what we got going on and stuff. I've had people come out for some of our cons and stuff that have come all the way from Florida. I had one person that was scheduled to come out for Rose City all the way from Boston. Um, he couldn't make it. He had a job thing that kind of took him away from it, but he's definitely going to come next year and stuff like that. So yeah, just look for us on Facebook, or if you want the regular domain, it's zfightersworldwide.com. Um, and now we'll just bring you to our actual domain, and then you can find all our social media links from there.
Awesome, awesome. And I appreciate you for coming to the planet, Sadala. And we will be looking forward to another episode. So everybody stay tuned. And
Okay.
yeah, I
All
appreciate you,
right.
man. You have a good night. Thank you.
All right. You too.
All right.
Bye.